What's up, guys? State Champs is back, and we've got a great show lined up for you. This guy, quickly gaining momentum as the front runner for Mr. Basketball. He was going off this week. And do you remember this guy? One of Oakland County's finest who had an amazing college career at UD Mercy, now mentoring a new generation of hoopsters. And it's always a great show when a cup is up for grabs in hockey. State Champs starts now.
CHAMPS is presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Snefcamp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, serving Metro Detroit since 1926.
Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Lauren Plant, and the winter sports season can now officially begin. State Champs is back on the air. We're presented by Lawrence Technological University.
I'm Kiara Hay, and we're hitting the ground running with a variety of games throughout the state. Our main event is a girls basketball matchup in Saginaw featuring a pair of Super 10 teams on the hardwood.
The defending Division III state champs and boys swimming with their toughest test of the young season is coming up, but let's get going with some high-flying highlights in boys basketball.
Macomb Community College, the spot for a battle between two 7-1 teams, the New Haven Rockets and the Marauders from Warren Mott. First quarter action, New Haven up 7 on a 12-point run. Some good ball movement. The senior guard Jameer Ferrier fakes, finishes, nice reverse layup. 30 seconds left. Marauders looking to end the quarter on a good note. Dejon Grants taking matters into his own hand, driving the hole. The contested layup finished with a team-high 15. Montvale 17-30 after one. New Haven senior forward Romeo Weeks ranked 47th in the nation by ESPN. The kid got game. Ronald Jeffrey III throws the alley. Weems there for the oop. Rockets led 55-29 at the break. Mott now showing some fight early in the third. Zach Baranski, the rebound, dishes to senior Darius Willis. Down the court, tough shot over two defenders. It's good. Later in the quarter, Weems back to business. The steal, all alone, throwing down the windmill dunk. The DePaul commit led the Rockets with 36 points in the contest. Jeffrey III was lights out from beyond the arc, a key part of the team's offense. 3 triples, including this one to close out the third. He finished with 17. The New Haven Rockets go on to finish a dominating performance. Final score, 84-50 over Warren Mott. They are now 8-1 on the year. We go to girls basketball, KLAA West Division matchup. The Heartland Eagles travel into Northville. Both teams unbeaten in divisional play. Heartland in blue playing its first game in 3 weeks, working through the rust. Eagles starting 5 underclassmen. The freshman Amanda Roach sizes it up and knocks down one of 3 triples, game high 15 points. Northville, fresh off winning its holiday invite to usher in the new year. Jenna Louderback feeds to Nicole Martin. The senior drops the bunny as time expires in the first. Mustangs led 12-8. Both teams exchanging buckets in the second quarter. Heartland getting to the loose ball. Roach finding fellow Frosch, Leah Lappin, who hits the mid-range J. But back came the Stangs. The junior Ellie Thalman with the nice spin move and the finish. Northville went into the break down 2019. Early stages of the third, Thalman once again with the drive and the delivery. Mustangs back out in front, but Heartland took over from there. The freshman Gracie Metz gets it to the junior Maddie Moyer, who gets it to go. Eagles up 9 into the fourth, and in fact, ended the final 14 minutes on a 31-0 run. In transition, Roach to the junior Ellie Gustafson for the easy deuce. Heartland wins 51-21. Eagles meet Brighton for a KLAA West first place showdown this week. To boys hockey, championship game of the Gillet Cup. Father Gabriel Richard facing off against the Eagles of Skyline. Gabriel Rashad in green looking to win this cup for the second time in 3 years. On a penalty kill in the first period, nice breakout, and check the senior Keegan Moore. Right around the last defender, beats the keep. Irish led 1-0 after the opening period. Skyline looking to repeat as city champs, answered late in the second. The senior Noah Bradburn with the burst. He's past everyone, buries his 14th of the campaign. This game stayed tied at 1 into the third. 7 minutes to go in the game, and this may not look all that pretty, but the Fighting Irish grab the lead. Thatcher Groh throws it at the net, Moore on the back door. Bingo, 12th on the season. Then, the Irish get their insurance moments later. The senior Aiden Brewer on the breakaway snaps it short side for his 14th goal. Ann Arbor father Gabriel Richard went on to win by a 4-1 final. Irish claim the Gillet Cup for the second time in 3 years.
I'm Alex Sims from the Lansing area. Craig Fields and the Waverly Warriors hosting DeWitt, and we caught the Warriors mascot in the act eating some popcorn. Third quarter, Panthers up 7 and adding to it. Nate Flannery with the half-court pass to Isaac Hungerford, who hits the big man Mason Gilbert right in the sweet spot to extend DeWitt's lead. Waverly answers. Amari Keogh finds Kayshawn Harris at the elbow, knocks down the three to put the Warriors within 3. But DeWitt was on a mission tonight. Flannery taking it from coast to coast, splits the defenders. What a finish. Gets the bucket in the foul. DeWitt wins on the road 45-37 the final. East Lansing girls hosting Okemos. This matchup was made much less attractive with Okemos' Leah Hartman sitting out recovering from a knee injury, so she was just a spectator tonight. East Lansing doing what they do. Brenaya Lane with the half-court pass to Sanaya Gregory, who drives inside and takes it to the rim. Even falling to the ground, gets the bucket and the foul. Gregory again with the dish out to Soraya Timms, who knocks down the 3-ball. Oh, by the way, she's a freshman. Aaliyah Nye thought that looked good and decided to try it herself. Stops and pops from behind the arc. Count it. East Lansing wins big 77-34.
Today, we'd like to talk about the MHSAA's new transfer regulation. It's not unusual for a student athlete to play a fall sport at their neighborhood school, then hop in the car after the season is over, and without moving, switch to a new school and be eligible the next fall. Beginning in the fall of 2018, students transferring schools that way will be ineligible for that sport in the fall of 2019. In other words, the next season in that sport. However, the student will be eligible in any other sport at the new school. And if a student meets one of the 15 exceptions in the MHSAA handbook, they could be eligible without delay in that sport at the new school. The rule is designed to slow down the athletically motivated transfers of students and disrupt the pipelines of kids following coaches who change schools or following teammates from non-school sports teams to a single school. For more information on eligibility or the transfer regulation, visit our website, mhsaa.com.
If you love hockey and basketball like we do, well then you have to check out the best high school podcasts in the state. The Michigan High School Hockey Report is all about Prep Puck. Sean Belesian and Jonathan Kidd talk to coaches, break down the best games, and the Hockey Player of the Year race. Hang Time Michigan is the Michigan High School Hoops podcast. TJ Kelly, Scott Bernstein, Matt Mowry, BCAM's Dan Young, and Lauren Plant discuss the rankings, the hottest recruiting news, and the games you need to see. You can find both podcasts on all of your favorite social media streaming platforms, as well as our website, statechampsnetwork.com. Next, we go in focus on a former hoop star, Rashad Phillips. Next on State Champs.
Coaching basketball is a rewarding and challenging pursuit, but you don't have to do it alone. The Basketball Coaches Association of Michigan are here to support you.
BCAM is the largest coaches association in the country with nearly 6,000 members representing college, high school, and middle school ranks. Members have access to drills, clinics, job opportunities, and it's the only way to vote for our annual awards, including Mr. and Miss Basketball.
Join today by visiting bcam.org, because better coaching always matters.
I love working for Striker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Striker because we are like a family.
At Striker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Striker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together with our
customers,
we are driven
to make
healthcare better. Great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
I've always been really good at math and science, and I knew I wanted to work in healthcare, but not as a doctor. So I chose Lawrence Tech's biomedical engineering program. I've pushed myself to take internships like this one at a hospital in an orthopedic research lab. Thanks to Lawrence Tech's unique hands-on style of education, I'm graduating with a published research paper and a job. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Welcome back to State Champs. Rashad Phillips is a Michigan high school basketball legend, and in his quest to train the next generation of basketball stars, he came across an unusual student and has since built an unbreakable bond. Let's go and focus. Rashad Phillips made a name for himself as a point guard at Ferndale High School. He was named the best player in Oakland County by the Detroit Free Press, Detroit News, and the Oakland Press. He went on to play collegiate ball at Detroit Mercy, where he still holds the record for the most points scored in his career with 2,319. Today, Rashad runs the #1 basketball skills training company, Skills Unlimited. Rashad has trained hundreds of kids through his program, but he was a little reluctant to train his first girl.
When Maddie was like 8 years old, we were looking for a trainer for her. And we found Rashad kind of by default and reached out to him, and he was not interested in training girls.
And Michelle looked me in my eye and she told me, "You're taking my daughter."
So she just started with him and trained with him and all the boys.
Maddie is a beast on the court, and just like her trainer, shooting is her strong suit. So far this season, she is averaging 19 points per game and is currently ranked #5 in the state.
What a lot of people don't know, Maddie was a few plays off from leading Oakland County in scoring as a freshman. And going forward, she was able to win a state championship at Country Day. She was highly recruited. I never came close to doing anything like that.
I don't think I would be where I am without him. There's been times where I've been wanting to give up, or like people would like say stuff and it would bring me down, and he's always there to pick me up.
Throughout the years, their bond grew from trainer-student to family. Maddie is like an older sister to his 2 children, and Rashad considers her as his child. Maddie will play at Stetson University next year, which is conveniently located 30 minutes away from her second family. For In Focus, I'm Kiera Hay.
Welcome back inside the State Champs Sports Network studios. Dan Young, the now executive director of the Basketball Coaches Association of Michigan, joining us here each and every week on the show to talk about everything that's happening within the confines of BCAM. That includes Mr. Basketball, Miss Basketball, those kind of discussions we're going to have over the course of the next several weeks. But first, what we want to do is, especially for you coaches out there, and not just at the high school level, if you are not a BCAM member, you need to do so, and you need to do so rather quickly.
Our membership deadline ends February 15th. In order to be up for any of our awards, academic, Coaches of the Year, academic team, individual, to vote for our Mr. and Miss Basketball, and all of the awards that we have, they're endless. You need to be signed up through our offices by February 15th. You'll be eligible for all the great things that'll be coming down the road.
And quickly, what are the advantages, the real big advantages to being a BCAM member?
Well, first of all, if you're currently coaching at any level, middle school, high school, assistant coach, JV coach, you are eligible to vote for our Mr. and Miss Basketball. Nominations will be starting up mid-February, and then all the deadlines will come, and then we'll have a voting come out to be eligible to have your team, your coach, for all our awards, all state at the end of the year is why you'd want to be a member, plus the educational piece, our clinic every fall.
It's the largest association of its kind in the country. bcam.org is the web address. We're going to be talking about top teams, Mr. Basketball, Miss Basketball, hopefuls, all that stuff coming up over the next several weeks. So just stick with us right here on State Champs, and check out the BCAM section of the Hang Time podcast on our website and our social media.
State Champs Esports is registering teams right now for the greatest League of Legends high school season and tournament in the Midwest, no, the country. Schools representing Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, and Ohio are all getting in for bragging rights to be the #1 in the Great Lakes states and to claim the over $600,000 in college scholarship money. This 10-week season begins mid-February with a 2-day incredible tournament in mid-May at Lawrence Technological University. League registration and competition is all free, but only to the first 64 teams who register. Do it now at statechampsesports.net. That's statechampsesports.net. Slots are filling up fast, so don't keep your school on the sideline. Get your 5-man team together and register today. Deadline ends January 21st. State Champs Esports, the future is now.
For over 20 years, the most coveted student athlete awards in the state are the Detroit Athletic Club's Male and Female Athlete of the Year. Nominations being accepted now. 6 male and 6 female nominees will earn $1,000 in scholarship money, with $5,000 to be awarded at a huge red carpet gala in downtown Detroit in May. We're looking for top athletes in all sports, good students, and those who seek to be leaders in their community. If that sounds like you, go to dacathleteoftheyear.com right now.
The ones who wake up every morning ready to take on the world. The ones who push their limits to be better than the rest. You're looking to join a team of leaders who want to be challenged. You want to be pushed to your limits. You value freedom and think you have what it takes. The ones with speed, strength, intellect, and determination. Michigan Army National Guard. We see you.
I'm on the Blue Devil football team, and that's a great place to be because other colleges wouldn't let me be both a football player and a nursing student. And just because I'm a dog on the field doesn't mean I can't take care of people. And man, do I love people. The small class size at LTU give me awesome access to my nursing professors. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's. Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for 1 medium pizza at participating locations.
This fundraiser has been awesome for our squad. We've made a lot of money, very easy to do, it's very quick to do, and it's very effective.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
I'm Kevin Trozinski. We go back to the highlights in boys basketball, a Catholic League Central Division matchup as UAD Jesuit took on the Eaglets from Orchard Lake St. Mary's. UAD Jesuit, the 6-time defending Catholic League champs, our #1 team in the latest Division I rankings, would get off to a solid start. In transition, Daniel Friday kicks it out to Kai Winston, and the senior nails the triple. Going into halftime, the Cubs were cruising up 36-14. St. Mary's, coming in at 5-2, wouldn't give up without a fight. One of the top juniors in the state, Lauren Boneman, feeds it over to Jason Drake, and the freshman would drain the 3-ball. Eaglets now trail by 13 at 48-35 as we head into the fourth. More from OLSM in the final stanza. Check out Bowman with the nice spin move to the bucket. The Wisconsin commit had a game-high 24. Eaglets got the game down into single digits. But too much UAD on this night. The senior Julian Dozer going to the rack for 2. He would finish with 18 points. As UAD Jesuit goes on to beat Orchard Lake St. Mary's 69-62 to remain in first place in the Catholic League Central Division.
I'm Gabe O'Neill. We go to the west side of the state for some boys swimming. The top 2 teams in Division III square off as defending state champs Holland Christian went on the road to take on East Grand Rapids. Holland Christian, #1 in the state, would get it going in the 50 free. Good finish to this one, and it would be the senior Levi Van Ast on the middle of your screen, just edging out teammate Brad Windemuller to get the victory. Back comes second-ranked East Grand Rapids in the 100 butterfly, and it would be Kyle Goins pulling away to get the win for the Pioneers. The Maroons would respond in the 100 free as the senior Jacob Heers would fight off a late push by Max Ginth of East Grand Rapids for the W. We move now to the 500 free, and we had a good ending in this one. Trent Moggers of EGR going neck and neck against Brent Essick for the Maroons. Top of your screen, it would be Maggers just beating Essick by 1 second to get the victory, as East Grand Rapids goes on to win the battle of 1 versus 2 over Holland Christian.
I'm Kiera Hay, and that bell means it's time for some head-turning competitive cheerleading highlights. Warren Cousino hosted the MAC Red Meet on Wednesday, and the competition was as stiff as their moves. Dakota High School showed great unison and skill throughout the competition. Ultimately, their stunting and flexibility landed them in third place. The runner-up of the night went to Eisenhower. This was a tight match. They trailed behind the #1 schools in rounds 1 and 2, but knocked them out of the water in round 3, winning by 6 points. It was a tough call, but the Eagles landed the #2 spot, losing by just 1 point overall. And the #1 slot goes to... That's right, Sterling Heights Stevenson. They demanded the crowd's attention from the minute they hit the mat, letting you know exactly why they were last year's state champs. They cleared the competition in the first 2 rounds. A fall and stunt in round 3 knocked them down a few points, but still wasn't enough to take their crown. Congratulations, ladies.
Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. LTU recently held the DECA District 6 High School Competition. DECA stands for Distributive Education Clubs of America, where students prepare for real-world situations, which gives them the skills they need to be leaders in their future careers.
We're just looking forward to hosting an environment where students can learn a bit more about business, presentation, professional communication, and hosting that here on LTU's campus.
LTU held 826 talented students from 21 local high schools on campus, along with their teachers and parents, to take part in the DECA competition. Students competed in 26 events with nearly 100 judges working the competition. Following, there was an award ceremony for all the individuals that won their event. The competition was also a great opportunity for high school students to get the experience of being on a university campus for a whole day and see what the type of courses Lawrence Tech has to offer. If you're interested in learning more about Lawrence Technological University, head over to their website, ltu.edu, right now.
StateChampsNetwork.com is the heartbeat of the State Champs sports universe. Compelling stories, the latest blogs in recruiting and news, and the best team rankings in the state. And of course, literally hundreds of hours of all the incredible State Champs shows and highlights you can handle. State Champs covers all high school sports in both the state of Michigan and Indiana. So bookmark StateChampsNetwork.com and check back every day. And for more video and breaking news, follow State Champs on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. State Champs is your home for high school sports. The main event is next.
It's tough to improve on an original, and SNEFCamp is Metro Detroit's original Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Lease the all-new 2019 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 for only $69 a month for 24 months. Or an all-wheel drive Dodge Journey GT, just $42 a month, only during the Big Finish event at SNEFCamp on Telegraph Road in Redford.
SNEFCamp, Metro Detroit's original. SNEFCamp, SNEFCamp.
You ready, Darius?
Let's do it. Anybody want an autograph?
Autograph? We're here for the stuffed crust pizza.
Stuffed crust pizza? Hey, who do you think you are? End of the line, pal.
Flavor fanatics love stuffing their faces with our stuffed flavored crust. Get one for only $2 more on any large original round pizza.
Hungry? Howie's! For over 20 years, the most coveted student athlete awards in the state are the Detroit Athletic Club's Male and Female Athlete of the Year. Nominations being accepted now. 6 male and 6 female nominees will earn $1,000 in scholarship money, with $5,000 to be awarded at a huge red carpet gala in downtown Detroit in May. We're looking for top athletes in all sports, good students, and those who seek to be leaders in their community. If that sounds like you, go to dacathleteoftheyear.com right now.
Welcome back to State Champs. 2 teams ranked on our own Matt Mowry's Super 10 rankings in the state in girls basketball got together this week for a grudge match on the court. The defending Class A state champs, Saginaw Heritage, favorites to do it again. Miss Basketball hopeful Mo Joyner and the Hawks brought in number 10 Flint Carmen Ainsworth, this week's main event.
The Saginaw Heritage fans fervent for their Hawks. Currently 54-3 over the past 3 seasons, including a Class A state championship 1 year ago. This matchup featuring 2 teams in our state champ Super 10 rankings as the best in Michigan, regardless of class. The home Hawks, undefeated at 6-0. First quarter, the Central Michigan commit, Shine Strickland. Beautiful baseline drive, count the contact. Strickland finished with 13 points on the night. Now it's been a little bit that Carman Ainsworth has taken down their rivals on the basketball court. Aaliyah McQueen with the drive and dish to the senior Jasia Caldwell. The Cavaliers trailed 13-12 after the opening quarter. But then, Carman Ainsworth dug themselves into a hole to start the second. Jessiana Aaron and Destiny Struther trying to help them dig out. Aaron to Struther from behind the long line. But the Hawks finish the half on a 9-0 run. The Miss Basketball candidate and Michigan State recruit Mo Joyner, the precise pull-up, 15 points in the first 16 minutes for MJ. Heritage headed into the locker room up 30-17. Cavs came out strong in the third quarter, holding Heritage to just 4 points while pouring in 14. Once again, it's Aaron and Struther getting it done. The senior Struther had 10 points in the contest, CA down 34-31 after 3. The Cavaliers continued to keep it close. This is really nice teamwork. Struther sending it down low to McQueen and the bucket. The junior McQueen had 11. Saginaw Heritage remained cool and collected. Joyner going coast to coast. The senior slept well, I'm sure, following a double-double, 21-point, 11-rebound, 5-steal performance. And it was clutch free throws that closed it out for the Hawks. Saginaw Heritage wins 48-41. Hawks have now won 8 straight versus Carman Ainsworth. Time now for the Great Clips Clip of the Week. We're going to show you more than just one clip because it was a dunk show for the Mr. Basketball candidate Romeo Weems out of New Haven, electrifying the crowd against Warren Mott, including this weaponized windmill. Weems finished with 36 points. The Clip of the Week, presented by Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
All right, so that is all the time we have for you this week, but you can see longer versions of our highlights at statechampsnetwork.com and on our YouTube channel.
That's right, and talk to us on social media or email us from the contact page on our website if you have big games you want to see on the show or if there's a great story that needs to be told here on State Champs.
Thanks for watching. We will see you next week.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Sneth Camp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, serving Metro Detroit since 1926.